In this video you will know about Dead Sea, why Hazrat Lut's wife became statue of salt, and why was the city flipped upside down as Allah's punishment. There is a sea on earth where no fish can live, no plant can grow, and no bird flies above it. Beneath its surface lies the ruins of a nation destroyed by Allah, a nation that crossed all limits of shame and morality. This is the story of Qawm-e-Lut. They had wealth, power, and comfort, but they lost everything overnight because they chose desires over faith. This is not just their story, it's a warning for our time, the story of the people of Prophet Lut alayhi salam. Long ago in the blessed lands of Sham, near what we now call the Dead Sea, lived a prophet, Hazrat Lut alayhi salam, the nephew of Hazrat Ibrahim alayhi salam. He was a man of truth, purity, and deep faith, chosen by Allah to guide a people lost in darkness. When he left Babylon with Ibrahim alayhi salam, Allah sent him to a place called Sodom and Gomorrah, two cities filled with beauty and corruption. The people of Sodom had forgotten their Creator. They cheated, robbed travelers, mocked the poor, and most shockingly, they had begun a sin that no nation before them had ever committed. Men began to desire men, openly, shamelessly, and not only that, they celebrated their sin. But Hazrat Lut alayhi salam didn't give up. He called them to purity, to repentance, to the worship of one true Allah, but they only mocked him. They said, "Expel them from our town. They pretend to be pure." Even his own wife secretly sided with the disbelievers. Outwardly she lived with a prophet. Inwardly she belonged to his enemies. Then one evening, something strange happened. Handsome young men entered his city. They were, in truth, angels in disguise, sent by Allah. They arrived at Lut's house. When he saw them, he became worried. He knew how corrupt his people were. He said quietly, "This is a dreadful day." News spread like fire. Lut has guests. Handsome strangers have come. And soon the wicked men of the city surrounded his home. They shouted from outside, "Bring them out to us so that we may satisfy our desires." Hazrat Lut alayhi salam stood firm and pleaded, "O my people, here are my daughters. They are purer for you. Fear Allah and do not disgrace me." But they laughed and mocked him. The time for warning was over. Then the angels revealed who they were. "O Lut, we are messengers of your Lord. They will not reach you. Leave with your family tonight, and let none of you look back." Before dawn, Lut alayhi salam and his daughters quietly left the city. As the first rays of morning touched the horizon, the punishment of Allah descended. The earth shook violently. The angels lifted the cities high into the sky, then flipped them upside down and rained upon them stones of baked clay one after another, each stone marked by Allah himself. The entire nation was destroyed. Their homes, gardens, laughter, and pride, all gone in a single night. Only the believers were saved. Even Lut's wife perished, for she was among those who disbelieved. She looked back, and in that single moment her fate was sealed, turned into a statue of salt and a silent reminder of disobedience. And this statue is still there. Today that same place, the Dead Sea, that remains barren and lifeless. Nothing grows there. No birds fly over it. It stands as a silent reminder of what happens when a nation loses its shame and defies Allah's natural order. And today, as mankind is repeating the same mistake, The sin of Qawm-e-Lut has returned, but this time it is celebrated, legalized, and promoted in the name of freedom. But truth does not change. What was haram yesterday remains haram today. Islam teaches compassion without compromise. We don't hate people, but we never accept what Allah has forbidden. If this story touched your heart, remember, guidance begins with reflection. May Allah protect us from the sins of Qawm-e-Lut and keep our hearts pure. Subscribe to Islam in our lives for more stories from the Qur'an that awaken the soul.